let's jump in and have a look at October's Tackle Club Cod Box. All right, starting off, we've got two different spinnerbait options for you this month. One here from TT Lures, this is the TT Lures Striker spinnerbait. And the other one here is the Berkeley Shad spinnerbait. Both fantastic options, ready to go straight out of the box. Now you can add a big chunky plastic on the back of these if you want to beef up the profile of the spinnerbait itself, but not necessarily. You can just go straight out into the water and start flicking these around. Now these are obviously going to be perfect for flicking in the structure, so casting up into the rocky outcrops, into some trees, some fallen laydowns, etc., because that essentially is what spinnerbaits are made for. Thick structure. Now if you're fishing an impoundment, I'd probably look for maybe some original riverbeds or where you start to get a bit of a drop off, because you can get some good cod and stuff hanging along those drop offs waiting for food to come down deeper. And there you go, boom boom, they're eating. And we've got a couple of different size hard bodies for you as well, one small, one large. So the smaller one is your Berkeley BTC 60s. This is like a little square bill crankbait. I've used these many times in some of the skinnier rivers and stuff around my area chasing cod, and they're absolutely dynamite for that. So I normally use this in the shallower areas in the rivers. You can use them in the impoundments as well, but once again, being a shallower diver, you're going to want to fish this in the shallower waters or around maybe where there's some structure. So if you're fishing the impoundments and you want to use this one, maybe think early morning, late afternoon. Maybe not as early as you might throw a top water lure, but still the time of day when you might find cod sitting in those shallows a bit more often. The bigger one though, from river to sea, this is the river to sea Cod Sniper. This is a much larger lure here, big bib on it, super wide profile. This thing does dive down much deeper. It's going to be a fantastic option for trolling behind the boat or even casting and ripping down a little bit deeper. But with things like this, I do like to work them a little bit slower, so you're not going to be speed fishing with this thing, but essentially you want to maintain like a constant wobble with it. But you're going to fish it in the same way as you do with the BTC, the little square bill crankbait, but obviously this one's going to be a deeper, bigger profile. And last but not least, we have two vibe options. Once again, two different sizes, so we're covering all the bases in the Cod Box this month. This one is from our friends at Raptor. This is the Raptor Red Eye 70. So this is a little vibration, hard body vibration style lure. So you can work this vertically, just hop it off the bottom, or you can do a cast and retrieve. Now I often use this as a cast and retrieve thing in deeper rivers, especially where you have like a deep edge that comes down. There might be like a bit of a rocky outcrop that comes down pretty steep. I'll pop a cast straight along this and work it along that steep edge. Now if you want to go a little bit bigger, same fishing style, but then you've got the Berkeley Shad here. So soft plastic vibration style lure. I've often used these in some local impoundments where I'll often find on my sounder some big holes and stuff, because obviously the cod, they're going to retrieve into the structure and into the deeper water, and I'll just teabag this straight up and down in those deeper holes or in those drop-offs, or even troll it along the edge of like the original riverbed is a great way to find fish. And that's the two vibes for the Cod Box this month. And that actually covers everything in the box as well. So if you want to check the Cod Box out or any of the others in the range, just head to www.tackleclub.com.au, pick a box that's right for you, and welcome to the club.